My name's Dave Thomas, and this is my story of how my experiences are being used to help other people open up. My mental health started to drop in my early 20s, but I didn't really do anything about it then. So I'd spent about 8 or 9 years having kind of low thoughts, dark thoughts, having those low moods, those days where you couldn't get out of bed, not for wanting ill, you just couldn't motivate yourself to get out of bed. So I'd had that on and off for a long, long time. For me, it really hit rock bottom Boxing Day in December 2017. I drove myself to my favourite beach, which was Salthouse. There was no kind of cognitive fault in it. I drove there with the intent of that was goodbye for me. So I kind of parked my car up and I left my car unlocked and just my key in my pocket, and I left the house keys in the glove box of the car. Kind of sat on the beach for a bit. It was pitch black. It was really windy, and I kind of stood up after sitting on the beach for a few minutes, and I did start to walk into the water, and I got above my ankles a little bit. And I don't know whether it was the shock of the cold or something else in my mind snapping, perhaps, I don't know, but I got myself out of the water. I walked back onto the beach. After just composing myself a little bit, I decided then to take a selfie, and I put that on social media, on Facebook, and that was my way of kind of normalising what I was doing, almost like an instant denial, like a cover story, but actually I'd gone there just to reflect and chill. For me, there was a huge element of guilt, of feeling that way, of thinking about doing things, shame, embarrassment, all those kind of almost stereotypical kind of weights on my shoulder. And it's kind of from that moment then when I can think, actually, you know what, I can't handle this anymore, and I would like to do something about it. It was an incredible experience to actually talk openly about things I'd never spoken openly before, and it was just so much kind of weight and relief off my shoulders. I think it's difficult for men, as I think at a young age we do get told to, if you do cry, don't be such a baby, are you a little girl, are you a man or a mouse, that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with, with men crying. Men should be allowed to express their emotions however they're feeling. I really do like to use my experiences to help as many people as I can now, and I use a couple of outlets for that. First and foremost, I'm vocal about my experiences as well, and about mental health, and I do that through social media. I do that just through verbally talking with people. The other element I use is running. I use running for my own mental health as well. Helps me balance, helps me burn off that stress, that anxiety as well, helps me clear my head. Either running on my own or running in groups. I think Park Run, locally and nationally, is just incredible. Working with local GP surgeries around the UK as well, to actually get GPs to use Park Run or exercise as something they can recommend to help people. For anybody feeling low, perhaps depressed, my advice would be to, and it's easy for me to say now that I've done it, is to open up, is to talk to somebody. And that could be a phone line to the Samaritans, it could be your friend, it could be whoever. Everybody I've mentioned this to, be it my family, my friends, work colleagues, everybody has been so supportive and understanding. And I suppose it's just to try and ease that fear that it doesn't matter who you're going to tell, I promise you the support you're going to get is going to feel amazing, and you're going to feel great afterwards as well.